Boker Tov. Good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. Looking at the story of the creation of the calf, the golden calf. Yesterday we talked about who were not the participants. The women folk were not the participants. They did not contribute their gold. By tradition, Chazal say it was they refused, but the men were happy, unfortunately, to participate. Today I want to talk about the following Gemara and Megillah. Ma'aseh Egel Harishon Nikra U'Metargem, says the Gemara. The first depiction of the golden calf, you read that and you translate that. The Gemara has a series of cases, sections that it talks about whether you should read them them in alteration, or whether you should not translate them. Generally, the translation would be withheld, but because we don't want the common folk to pay attention to this, or to perhaps misunderstand something. So you're supposed to do it fully. You read it and you translate it. The translation was offered alongside the Torah reading. Ma'adutema, someone says pshita, that's obvious, why not? Ma'adutema, the reason why not is you might have said lechush lichvodan shel Yisrael. We should be worried for the honor of Israel. After all, it is a terribly shameful event, and maybe we should say we're going to protect the honor of Israel. And the answer is no. We should learn about it, but because of the ultimate outcome, kamash malan, we are told we do read it and translate it. Kol shekain denechaluhu dahaviluhu kapara, because all the more so that in the end it was good for us. It's valuable for us in us because we came out with an atonement. God forgave us, and in fact we learned about what it means to sin and be forgiven. Okay, that's very powerful. The Gemara goes on. Ma'aseh Egel Hasheni, the second depiction of the events of the Egel, Nikra v'lo mitargem. That we read, but we don't do the public translating. So firstly, what does that mean? Eza Ma'aseh Egel Hasheni. What do you mean the second rendering of the events? And that we're told is from the beginning of the section where Moshe comes down and he sees what goes on, and his back and forth with Aharon. About what transpired. Aharon, who was supposed to be, keeping things under control, and who allowed this to happen, and Moshe's anger at him for, what do these people do to you, etc., etc. See if you can look in that section and pinpoint what it is that we should not translate about that. Tomorrow we'll try to unpack that a little bit further. Wishing you a great day.